It's time to duel!
What's up, guys? Welcome back to CardSpot. My name is Ethan. Today we're back on the ladder with our Gladiator Beasts. Our current rating, 268, as we make our way to 1000. Slowed down a little bit, but we are still making good progress. The deck list that we're playing at the moment is as you see before you. We tried it out for a couple of matches in the last episode. Keen to get a couple more in it this episode, so let's get right on into it. Right, first match, let's go scissors. Ooh, scissored each other. Rocked each other's world. Paper. Hey, got him. Up against Augustin Bet, I think. Or, yeah, I think I got that right. Alright, we're going to start this off. I love their profile picture, Absolute Zero, my man. We open up a Liquari, a Bestiari, a Mirrorforce, a Compulse, a Book of Moon, and a Retiari. Kind of keen to just set the Retiari, excuse me, oh my gosh. I actually might set the Bestiari here because then we can contact Fuse next turn. We just set another Gladiator Beast. We set the Bestiari, we set the Compulse and the Book of Moon, set 2 Chainables. Kind of happy with that, just in case they have an MST for one, because we do kind of need to keep our Bestiari alive. Heavy Storm is good, so just as I said, we kind of need to keep it alive. We could Compulse it, but see, that's interesting. Heavy Storm and then no play, and we draw Cold Wave. Okay, I'm down to Cold Wave. Cold Wave and then Gyzaris away that back row. We'll put this Retiari away. We'll set that. And then I'm just going to flip these so that the opponent can see that we're going for a Gyzaris. Yep, we get the Torrential gone. We go battle. We get in for 24. And then we declare. So interesting to Heavy Storm and then set Torrential. But we'll put this Gyzaris back. Here, I'm just going to go grab a Liquari. Kind of tempted to grab a Samnite, honestly. Because if we do get to kill a monster, we're definitely grabbing a Liquari. Yeah, you know what? Let's just grab a Samnite. Screw it. Try and get something going. Main phase 2, we'll set the Mirrorforce. Oh, we can't set the Mirrorforce. And pass the turn. Yeah. We cannot play any spells or traps. My bad. Oh, okay, they're just going to admit defeat and go game 2. Alright, we'll take that. Tricky because we don't know what they're on. We do know that they main deck Heavy Storm and Torrential. Going second here, I think I might just swap out some of our traps for some going second cards. Maybe we just go generic going second stuff. The Cyber Dragons, the MST, the Smashing Ground. So in that case, we'll take out the Dust Shoot. We'll drop out a Trap Stun. Maybe the Secutor, and maybe that's good. I would like to bring in, maybe we don't need the second Trap Stun. Sorry, Smashing Ground. We'll see what we're working with. We'll go with that. I imagine they're going to start us off. Yes, indeed. Let's see what we open for this hand. We got the Compulse, Samnite, Chariot, Cat, and Heavy Storm. So, unfortunately, we do open... Ah, it's Black Wings. Okay. Alright. This is interesting. So we open Cat, but we do open Samnite as well. So we need to try and get the Samnite back in the deck. It's tempting to Heavy Storm, but I just don't think we need to right now. I'm kind of tempted to set Samnite, set Compulse. I feel like we just do get picked off by an Icarus attack if that's the case. I think maybe we do need to Heavy Storm just to clear any Icarus attacks that are down. Yeah, I think we have to. We do unfortunately lose to a Starlight Road. Oh, okay. Oppression gone. That's very good. And a Deep Prison. We're only playing the one Samnite, I'm pretty sure, so we can only rescue cat into 2 test tigers? It's a new list, so I'm struggling to remember. I think here I am just going to set the Samnite, set the compulse, pass the turn. It's not great, but we pick up a +1 with the heavy storm. We can, if we need to, yeah, we might as well chain it on the Shura. Almost, probably should have actually bounced the Samnite. Yeah, that was silly. That was a bit of a misplay there by me. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I don't know what I was thinking there. Like, I knew that they were going to just summon it again, but it's like, it's going to be destroyed, you might as well chain it, right? But I actually should have bounced the Samnite so that they didn't get a special summon off the Shura. We'll take the 800, unfortunately no gauze to drop here. Yeah, because then we're just fine, right? Like, we take 1800, so we would have took 1,000 more, but then they can't do this. Yeah, because Shura is a little difficult here. I'm just going to make a Catasta. That's fine. They set 1. Pass the turn. Prisma. I really want to be checking the graveyard, the deck, sorry, to see if we can get anything off this rescue cat, but I'm pretty sure it's just 2 test tigers. Opening that Samnite really was rough. There's not even Air Bellum in there. We could summon the rescue cat and just try and bait out something. Is that even worth it? I mean, it does bait. What does it bait? It baits Oppression, maybe Solemn. But yeah, we might as well try it. We'll summon it and declare. No response. Alright, well, do we have a second Samnite here to summon magically? Just the Testicular Tigers. I mean, they're gonna go to the grave at the end of the turn. I think we just... Do we just scoop it up? I mean, it gets 2 test tigers out of the deck, I suppose. To try and thin our draws out, although we kind of don't care about drawing these. I'm gonna set the Chariot. We're not dead, so let's see. We are not currently dead. We tried to bait something with the rescue cat. They didn't bite. It could mean that that's a bottomless. Yep, take 18. 22 coming up. Okay, we're dead next turn. Man, I feel like... Laquari. Do we try and ram the Laquari into the Shura and just lose really badly if they have a Kalut? I mean, if not, if we just set... We're just giving them free bodies off the Shura. Yeah. I feel like we've already thrown this game away with that compulse play. Yeah, they've got a bottomless. Sure, so it was the bottomless. Yeah, they couldn't bottomless the rescue cat. Anyway, I think let's save some time and go to game 3. Okay, now that we know that it's Blackwings, we can do a little bit more here. So I think the Trap Hole is actually pretty good against Blackwings. Anti-Spell Fragrance is kind of interesting as well, because it turns off the Black Whirlwind. The Cyber Dragons can come out. The MST I kind of like, honestly. I want the Dust Shoot back in. I do like Starlight Road against Blackwings because of Icarus attack. Compulse pretty good as well for the chainables. Maybe drop down the D prisons because they're not chainable. 2 chariot I think is fine. I might drop a book. Maybe drop the smashing ground. I don't feel like we need the Yugioh back in. What do we got? 3, 6, 7. And we need one more. Call of the Haunted isn't so good because of Icarus attack. Yeah. No. It's good at bringing back things that get destroyed by Icarus attack. That's the thing. Screw it. Let's just try that. Let's see. Because we don't really want to open call. It's not useful turn 1. So let's see. We got Bottomless, Laquari, Stratos, Bestiari, Samnite, Book of Moon. I think I kind of want to do the set Bestiari play again. Set Book of Moon. It is tempting to summon Stratos. I think summoning Stratos when they have no monster, when they have back row to bait is better. I'm tempted to set this Bottomless as well, just in case they have the MST for the Book of Moon. What are the chances that they open Heavy Storm twice? Sure, let's let's find out. Slam down the Heavy Storm. Okay, it's Allure of Darkness. Sure. Draw 2, banish 1. What is the banish going to be? Banish something like a Gale. Your only copy of Gale. I'm banishing Armageddon Knight. Okay. Jeez Louise. Yep. Sure. They open Heavy Storm twice. I'm guessing now Ashura comes down. Oh, it's a Greffer. Okay. Pitch value for cost. Yep. We've seen it all before. Last episode, dump the Sirocco. Alright. Gonna kill the Bestiari. Oh, no back row? Oh, Rescue Cat? Okay. So we can risk... We've got the Samnite in our hand again. What is this? This Samnite is killing me. Okay. We can Laquari over the Greffer, tag out to Retiari with no backup. Banish the Vayu. I mean, it's better than just summoning Stratos, searching Prisma for a Bestiari that we can't dump. And it does leave a Gladiator Beast on field, in case they don't have an answer for it. Yeah, okay. Let's try it. There's no Dark Honest, so this attack does go through. We will declare Laquari. I think even if the Retiari dies, it is worth it. Versus Blackwing, we can put it in defense. Because Gale gets over it. The only thing that does get over it in defense that doesn't in attack would be Blizzard. We'll get rid of the Vayu, because the Sirocco is useless on its own in the graveyard. And pass the turn. Drawing to 4 in hand, so we are even on card advantage since we started. Yep, here's the Shura. Yep. Shura thing. Yeah, that's fine. I guess they're going for another Vayu. They'll probably synchro it off so that it's in the graveyard, I would imagine. They're not going to leave it in attack. Yeah. Because otherwise, we can just attack over it with a Gladiator Beast and then... Alright, a Catasta with no backup into a Chariot. This is a rough one, honestly. This is... The fact that they have Heavy Storm twice, I really shouldn't have set that Bottomless. Okay. What do we need here? I am tempted to just summon out the Stratos. Or do we just set, like, Rescue Cat? I need the Samnite back in the deck. The fact that we've drawn Samnite and Rescue Cat, both of these two games, this match is just not going our way. I'm going to summon the Stratos because if they kill it with Catasta, we don't lose any life points. And it's just thinning the deck. I'm going to set the Chariot as well as a bluff and pass the turn. Because, yeah, Catasta will kill Stratos with its effect. They've got the MST. Okay, alright, cool. Of course you do. Why would you not? Oh yeah, they're gonna probably... Are they gonna summon out? They don't really need to, so it would be... Like, looks like they're going to anyway. Oh, maybe not. They keep checking the grave and then leaving it. They don't need to here, so it's like you might as well save it for a time you do need it, but I guess it's always at risk of getting Retiari'd, so they are going to go ahead and do it. Go bring down the Armored Wing. So now we do take life point damage. We take 500 here. The lad goes to the graveyard and we take 2200, and we of course don't have Gauze to drop. They set a back row and we are just outplayed. Cold Wave is not really doing it for us here. We really need a Test Tiger to get anything going, and even then a Test Tiger... Oh, a Test Tiger would do it, because we can Test Tiger for Darius. So I'm going to set that Prisma and pass the turn. If we Test Tiger for Darius, we summon... If we can draw a Test Tiger, we play Cold Wave, we summon the Samnite, we special the Test Tiger, we tag out for Darius, bring back the... Bestiary, but we're gonna need it this draw. Come on, Test Tiger one time. That is not a Test Tiger one time. That is in fact a Test Tiger 0 times. Alright, well this is gonna be a quick one. Started off quick. There's nothing we can do. I'm just gonna admit defeat. Rating now 263. We lost 5. Oh, they've already lost before I could even GG. Where was the Test Tiger? How many draws away? There it was. Okay. Alright, let's try again. Alright, next match. I'm going to try and not throw this one away like I did in the last one. We win the Rock, Paper, Scissors up against Ludacata Pro. Yeah, I think... who knows. We are going to open a Bottomless, a Book of Moon, a Heavy Storm, and a Quest, and a Trap Stun. So, kind of don't want to set too much, because I do enjoy this Heavy Storm and the scores. Tempting to just summon a Quest, set Bottomless, and see what happens. If they out the Quest, probably the monster... It kind of pushes them to summon a bigger monster that can get Bottomless, or they just have to set. Yeah, I don't hate it. And then that way, a Raikou hurts, but otherwise, or an MST, yep. But that's okay, right? Because now we can Gauze. Charisma. Okay, we take 100. I got a hair in my mouth. They're going to Prisma effect. What are they going to dump here? Dump a Laquari. Interesting. Okay. Set a whole bunch of back row. They're just going to set one. Sure. Ooh, you know what beats Prisma? Stratos. I'm pretty happy to summon out the Stratos here. Got anything you want to chain? No? Cool, cool, cool. So we do have a mirror match here. This is going to be embarrassing if I lose it. So I'm going to try my best to win this one. Let's go into the battle phase and declare an attack on this Prisma. They're a D-Prison. That's fine. Absolutely fine. Main phase 2. I'm going to pass the turn. I'm going to try and get this hair out of my mouth as well. Yes, Prisma dump is fine because what are you going to dump? Another Laquari? A Bestiary? Yeah, get your Bestiary in the graveyard. Why not? Summon out a Laquari. Tag out for a Gyzaris that can't pop. Yep, sure. 2400. And now we get to special out Gauze. And yeah, they're going to go for another Gyzaris? Sure. Okay. Maybe. Yep, that's fine. Leaves the Gyzaris on field, so I'm okay with that. Be nice to draw into a Gladiator Beast here. We do not. We draw into a Book of the Moon. I think I am going to fire off this Heavy Storm, because now we need to start getting over some stuff with Prisma. Ah, it's a Pro Set Heavy. Okay, sure. I'm going to normal summon the Prisma. I am going to declare it and dump a Laquari. Thin the deck a little bit. Doesn't hurt to have a Laquari in the graveyard. Then we'll go battle. I'll Book of Moon this Gyzaris. And then, yep. Main 2, I'm going to set the trap stun, set the Book of Moon now that we know the heavy's out of the way. Because we can Book of Moon their Laquari. Their MST's gone as well. Just hope that they don't have another. Alright, cool. We'll book that. We can kill that next turn. We do have a trap stun as well, so if they try and do something silly like Wabaku. Ooh, Test Tiger's pretty nice. Prisma dump Bestiari. Tag out for Gyzaris. Pop both the monsters. Trap stun for the back row. Yeah, I don't hate that. Is that... What, they have a Solemn Judgment. Everything else is like a normal trap, or Chariot, but they don't have anything face up. Alright, we'll declare Prisma. And we'll go ahead and dump the Bestiari. And then we'll special summon Testicular Tiger. And declare Testicular Tiger. And go grab Darius. Declare. Special Bestiari. And then tag them out. For Gyzaris. Oop. And declare Gyzaris, targeting the 2 monsters. We pop Murmillo and Laquari. Okay. We'll go to battle. Attack in. They take 24. Okay. Main phase 2, declare Gyzaris. I'm gonna Bestiari that back row. Am I gonna Bestiari that back row? Or do I just get 2 big Laquaris? They have 1 card in hand. What have we got in grave? We've got a Laquari and a quest in grave. They've got 2 Laquaris in grave, so they're probably not going to draw into a 3rd Laquari. So their biggest is going to be 1600 or 1700. So if we just went for a Laquari... Alright, we're going to go for a Laquari and a Bestiari, I think. I'm going to get this in attack. Oh, can we not get Gaza? Yeah, I don't think we can, right? Yeah. Yep. Right. Okay, we can't get. Why did they just randomly paste that? Okay. I'm gonna grab a quest here, and we'll go and add back Laquari. We'll do that instead. And end the turn. So does that mean... I think that's just an old copy-paste they've done there. Mole! Yeah, mole's fine. I don't have anything against mole. Sure. Yep. Attack deck is okay. Oh, they're gonna book the Laquari. Sure. Alright, so we'll just do this. Yep. And then to grave, just so that we've done it all properly. Because, yeah, mole is a little bit of a problem. But not too bad, because we have the other Laquari in hand. Like, we can attack it with one, get in with the other. And we have a trap stun as well, so I don't hate it. We also draw call. We'll just attack in with a... What one would we prefer in our hand? Probably prefer Laquari in hand. Yeah, sure. And then we'll go in directly. And then main phase 2, declare a quest. Go ahead, and if this will let me go ahead, we'll try... What do we want to do now? Darius, bring back Laquari. We know they have a mole, so that's probably not great. Yeah, let's go for a bestiary here. And just pop this back row. It was a Wabaku. Okay. I'm going to set this Call of the Haunted and pass the turn. So we did have the trap stun for that Wabaku just in case. So they're drawing 2 cards in hand. They draw the quest. Yes, that is okay, my dude. That is a-okay. Bestiary goes to grave, but we can call it back. So, and we take 100 as well. What are they going to grab? They could grab Retiari. In which case we can just ask for a target. Because if they try and banish our Bestiary, then we can just call the Haunted it back. What do they have engraved? They've got a Murmelo, 2 Laquaris, and a Geysaris. So they could like Darius for Geysaris. I'm going to go quest and add back something. A Laquari. Okay. So we know they have Laquari and Mole in hand. Is there a way that we can game them here? Because anything big that we leave on the field, like if we made a Heraclinos, they just out it with Mole. I don't think there's any point in using our Call of the Haunted right now. Or is there? I don't think we can do 4K. Do we just summon out the Laquari, attack over a quest, pass? Because then they have Laquari in hand. What did they add back? Oop, wrong way. Yeah, they have Laquari in hand. So they can just crash at best. Or bounce it with Mole. Yeah, that's fine. We'll go battle and attack over the quest. I'm kind of okay with just leaving this Laquari on the field. Cool. Yeah, honestly, yeah. Because they have to either bounce with Mole, crash with Laquari, or I guess we'll see what that last card is that they've drawn. Yep, summon Laquari, just crash, sure. They set one, sure. Okay, we draw Retiari. Stand by main. Okay. I'm pretty fine to just normal summon... Yeah, normal summon Darius, tag it out. We don't have any Laquaris left, which is the problem. We could just set the Retia... Jeez, it's tough. Be nice to get the Bestiari back in rotation. But I feel like if we can pop the Mole, that would be the best use. So I think we just normal summon the Darius, get in. We know they have Mole in hand. Do we have anything we want to banish? Not really. I think we just tag out for a quest. And just add back something. Go and grab a Laquari, I think. Yeah. I think that's perfectly fine. They have a Mole and one unknown, which hopefully is a trap that we can trap stun. Mole comes down. Attack in, bounce it. Yep. Pass the turn. Ooh, Cold Wave. Don't think Cold Wave's too useful right now. They know we have Laquari, so we can just summon this out. And they do kinda have to deal with it here. They're just gonna take it. Do we Call of the Haunted? No, I think we don't. They've got a Mole, 2 unknowns. Okay, cool. We get it. Alright. Okay, so the Gladiator Beasts is interesting. I feel like the Cyber Dragons are pretty good here. As is Trap Hole, actually. So is Smashing Ground and MST. Trap Hole going second, kind of not as good. Brain Control pretty good for the like Laquari and Bestiari contact fusions. Okay, so here we drop a Dust Shoot, we drop a Stun, we drop the Secutor. Kinda, do we even... Oh yeah, the Tiber top dude was crazy, yeah. Do we even drop a Rota or a Prisma? We could. We could drop a Rota. Maybe we drop Call of the Haunted as well. Yeah. Not a huge fan of Call of the Haunted in this deck so far. I mean, it could have won us the game there, but... Alright, we open Prison, Laquari, Rescue Cat, Prison, Prisma. They set 1 and pass the turn. Samnite, again! Can we please open Cat and not Samnite? This is ridiculous. Okay. I'm going to just summon out the Prisma here. And just see if we can bait out anything tasty. I'm going to dump the Laquari here. Because we do have another one in hand. And we'll just try and get in. They're going to prison it. That is fine. That is absolutely fine. Got a bit of lag there. We'll go main 2. I'm just going to set a prison of my own and pass the turn. They're drawing to 6 cards in hand. They're going to set 1 and pass the turn. Are they just not drawing monsters? Is that what they're doing? I'm going to normal summon the Samnite, I think, because I want to try and get him back in the deck, if at all possible. I'm just going to attack in. Ooh, they take it. And we'll declare. Do we get the Bestiari out already? Don't do main phase 2, stay in battle phase, we need to clear. I mean, it's end of... Sure. Okay, let's just go and try for it, I guess. They're just gonna chain, sure. And they set another. That's fine. I'm gonna set another here and pass the turn. Try and pass the turn. A little bit laggy. Dueling Book having some issues lately. Cyber Dragon comes down. Yes, no response to your Cyber Dragon. Rescue Cat comes down. Yep. That's fine. Rescue Cat for Samnite Test Tiger. Yes. That's all Gucci. What are they going to go for here is the question. Bestiari. Yeah, that gets it. That does get it. But we do have our own Rescue Cat of Cats. We're going to Call of the Haunted. Rescue Cat? Sure. Are they playing 2 Samnites or are they just going to go for 2 Test Tigers? Call of the Haunted for Rescue Cat is pretty good. They're playing... Oh, of course they're not playing 2 Samnites. Yep. This is going to hurt. This is going to hurt a lot. Samnite target itself, sure. They're going to get that sweet, sweet chariot. That sucks. Yep. Yep, yep, yep. Oh, okay. They're just going to search Laquari. Interesting. 1500. 2100. Okay. Interesting they sided in Cyber Dragon going first, but... Okay, yeah, they're going to banish the Bestiari, and they're going to tag out for... So we know they have a Laquari in hand. That's about it. I'm going to guess they have more back row. I'm going to tag out for Bestiari to pop their own Call of the Haunted. Got a Gauze in hand, opponent. Tag out for a Gyzaris. I guess they don't want to leave the Bestiari on field. Fair enough. Pass turn. Okay. Well, our kind of only play is the Rescue Cat. So let's go for it, I guess. Oh, they had the Chariot anyway. Okay, that's why they searched the Laquari. I'm gonna set this bottomless and pass the turn. We can maybe bluff like it's Mirror Force, but they're gonna get in, and they have just enough. Okay, yep. You got it, opponent. Okay. Going first, we want the Trap Holes. We want the Dust Tornado. We kind of want the Trap Stuns as well. And the Dust Shoot. Kind of tempted to bring in the Call. Smashing Grounds are really good too. I think we can drop a Retiari because we just simply don't need it as much. We can probably dump a Prisma. We already took out the Rota. Cyber Dragons can come out because we are going first. Kind of tempted to leave the Smashing Grounds in, but maybe we shouldn't. Maybe we leave the Retiari and the Prisma in, actually, just to keep monster count high. Don't really feel the need for anti-spell. Probably drop the brain control. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Let's leave a trap stun out. In fact, maybe we leave both trap stuns out. Screw it. Let's do it. Alright, let's try and pick this up in the mirror match. We open Samnite, Torrential Tribute, Test Tiger, Book of Moon, Darius, and Trap Hole. Okay. Kind of alright with this. Kind of happy to just set the Samnite. Set Book of Moon. Set Trap Hole. Screw it. I know I keep getting punished for setting 2, but we're gonna do it. Main phase is good. Throw down a Prisma. I'm gonna go ask for Prior. Or is Prior just a reveal? Doesn't matter? He doesn't get Prior. Huh. He has to be face up to resolve. Really? I mean, it seems like cost. Sure. Seems like as good a trap hole target as any, right? Yeah. Okay. Ooh, War Chariot's kind of nice. Stand by main. Do we want to do anything with this Darius and Test Tiger? I'm kind of okay with the Book of Moon. Let's flip summon the Samnite and see. No response. Do we special the Test Tiger, or do we just try and get in? Or do we summon the Darius? I mean, we lose to Torrential if we summon the Darius. They have 4 in hand. I am tempted to try and pop the back row with the Bestiary. But we could just... yeah. Yeah, alright. Let's special summon Test Tiger. Declare El Tigre. And go get a Bestiary. Because if they try anything silly... like, okay, it's just a Dust Tornado. Sure. They don't set. So let's go to battle. And attack indirectly. Do you have a Goers for me, opponent? No. Okay, so here we'll just tag out for probably a Laquari. I think a Laquari with a Chariot backup is probably okay. Main 2 will set the Chariot and pass the turn. Don't really want to set the Torrential just yet. Cat. That is a pretty good Chariot. Set 1, pass. Okay. Standby, main. Let's attempt to resolve a Cold Wave. Alright. So we Cold Wave. We can normal summon Darius. We'll be able to add our Chariot back, but we can't set it yet. But we can just get in for a lot of damage. We declare Darius. Go get Bestiari to pop the back row. And declare Laquari. And we'll go for a quest. To add back our chariot. And then main phase 2, we will go and grab a Gyzaris, shuffle the deck, and pass the turn. So they can't just straight up attack over this, but they can Hoplomys Test Tiger, sure. Yep. Murmillo coming down. We got nothing really for them to banish and grave, so that's okay. Yep. We'll get rid of our Gyzaris. Another Test Tiger. You love to see it. Just bricked up on Test Tigers over there, so they were just kind of waiting. Do they even... I guess they still have one Test Tiger, one Samnite in deck, potentially. Secutor. Yeah. Pretty good. They get 2. What do they go for? Heraclinos, I guess? Sure, yeah, you can banish the Gyzaris. Heraclinos with 1 in hand. Yeah. That's pretty good. That is pretty good, not gonna lie to you. I reckon we just set 3 pass. That is a bit unfortunate. If they summon a monster, we can TT it. And it's just providing a bit of obfuscation if they bring out a Bestiari. That will be a Torrential Tribute from me. Because now, if they attack, we can Mirror Force them. Yeah, sweet as. I will take that all day. And we have a chariot as well. Alright. Well. I'm going to set this and pass the turn. Unfortunately, not a monster. They get a monster. That is all Gucci. You're better than me. You can top deck a monster. I cannot. So now they go for Darius. Bring back just a big old Heraclinos, maybe? Its effect is negated at least, but... Bestiary. Yay! They got the wrong one. Come on, monster. That's not really a monster. Can we get a monster, please? That would be really nice right now. I'm guessing they're going to draw another monster. Go set. And just make a Gyzaris. That would be really unfortunate. Maybe I shouldn't have set this Call Haunted. Yep. We are going to get so punished. Because apparently they can just draw 2 monsters and we can't. Yep. Yipperoonie. Alright, what are they going to tag out for? I'm guessing they're just going to tag out for a Laquari, and then maybe like an quest to add back. Oh, Darius to special back the Heraclinos? Yeah. Put us on... A Samnite doesn't do it. A Samnite does not do it. If we had drawn the Samnite one turn earlier. Oh yeah, now yeah, now it does. If this Samnite was like attacking over the Bestiary or anything, that would have been nice. I mean, it doesn't matter, right? We set it, they attack, it's GG's. Yeah, alright. That's going to drop us down by 5, so we go down to 258. Jeez. That is unfortunate. Alright, I don't want to end the video on 2 losses, so I'm trying for one more. We lose the rock, paper, scissors. So they are going to start. We open up a bottomless, a dust chute, a cat, a torrential, a Stratos. Like to see Stratos. They also open Stratos. What are they going to add? Okay, they had Ocean, so we're playing against pure heroes. They have no back row. We have a Test Tiger as well. Thank God it's not a Samnite. Okay. So we rescue Cat into a Samnite and a Test Tiger. We tag out for either a Laquari or a Murmillo, I guess. I guess a Laquari. Attack over this, tag out for Retiari, banish it. Set the dust chute, set the bottomless. We know they have an Ocean in hand, so the bottomless hits the Ocean. Yeah, okay. Let's do this. Go for Lacat. Go grab a Samnite and a Test Tiger. And declare Test Tiger. Tag out the Samnite just for a big old Laquari. Very kind of them to not set any back row. We'll go battle and just get over the Stratos. And then declare. Go grab Retiari. And declare Retiari and banish the Stratos. In phase 2, set the dust chute, set the bottomless, pass the turn. Standby phase, let's dust shoot them. Okay, so they got Miracle Fusion, so very good, we're keeping them off heroes. They got a Heavy Storm. They got Riser, Treeborn, Ocean, Gauze, Fader. So if we send back the Ocean, the only monster they can summon is Treeborn, because they're not going to summon Fader. They can Heavy Storm our Bottomless, and that's okay. Gauze, Fader. Alright, we'll send back the Ocean. Play around the Heavy Storm. They're just going to pass. Okay, they don't even Heavy Storm us. Alright, that's interesting. Ooh, that's pretty nice. Main. I'm just going to summon the Stratos and declare. Declare. There we go. Go grab a Prisma. Come on, Dueling Book. You can do it. Come on. Go grab a Prisma. Alright. If we declare attack, they summon out Fader in the battle phase. They tribute for Riser, we can Chariot it. Oh, but they have Heavy Storm, so we don't really want to set the Chariot. So currently I'm kind of... They rise at us, it's whatever, right? Because we can summon the Prisma Special Test Tiger. Alright. Yeah, let's get in. I mean, if it's Gauze, then that's fine. But I assume they're just going to fade her. Yeah, cool. We could Special Test Tiger here, pop the fader. Keeps them off the riser, I guess. Yeah. Just go for Murmillo. Banish that. Pass the turn. So now it keeps them off riser. They have nothing engraved for their Miracle Fusion. They still have the Heavy Storm, which comes down now. Okay, that's fine. Hits the Bottomless. Oh, Soul Exchange. Sure. Oh, okay. They're going to put the Murmillo on the top of our deck. Sure. Draw Murmillo for turn. Stay my main. I think we just set 2 pass. I think we just set 2 pass. And try and clear the board with a Torrential if they summon something. They could just set a Treeborn, which is great for us as well. They're just going to attack in with the Riser. That's fine. Rota in the battle phase for a Junk Synchron. You can't add both, opponent. Okay, they're going to add Ocean. Ooh, Mirror Force is kind of tasty. Do I just set the Mirror Force pass? Great Tornado doesn't exist in Edison. Yeah. I'm just going to set the Mirror Force pass. They know that we have the Murmillo. Actually, they know that we have both of these. Do I want to Mirror Force that? Yeah, I'll get rid of it. Summon out the Ocean. Pass the turn. Sure. Ooh, our own Gauze. Don't mind if I do. We can attack over that with Prisma, which puts a water and a hero in their grave, but they don't have... They have a Treeborn in hand. Yeah. Alright, we'll summon this out. Declare. We better just reveal. Do this properly. Go dump a Laquari. And we'll go to battle and attack over this Ocean. We have Chariot. It's only until our end phase. That's unfortunate. We do have a TT, so we'll pass the turn here. TTing an Absolute Zero is very good, because it means that they get no value out of the Absolute Zero effect. And set a back row and pass. So that turns off their Gauze. So I'm going to assume it's a Regeki break. So we've seen the Heavy Storm, the Riser, the Battle Fader. So we know Gauze, Miracle Fusion, Treeborn Frog in hand, assuming that this is not the Miracle Fusion. We could just try and blow it up with Gyzaris. Turns the Gauze online though. Let's try it. Why not? We'll go and reveal. Dump the Bestiary. we'll set this Murmelo here. And then we'll go to top of deck, flip to top of deck for this here Geysaris. Shuffle this, declare target. Is it a chainable? It is a chainable. A Regeki Break gets their Treeborn out of them. That's fine, actually. So now we know the 3 cards in hand. We know 2 cards in hand. Miracle Fusion Gauze. They're going to be able to bring the Treeborn back. Yeah, I'm okay to pass the turn here. So the Miracle Fusion is online, but it's not great for them because it's just means they have to banish their Treeborn, but they're going to go for it. Okay. Yeah. I'll happily Torrential Tribute an Absolute Zero. Every time. Yeah, they pass the turn. Okay. Now we have a Laquari and we have a War Chariot for the Gauze. That's kind of nice. I don't hate it. Yeah. Alright. We could Retiari out their Absolute Zero. Let's attack in here. I will be charioting that, my friend. No, thank you. Okay, I guess they're just scooping. Alright, cool. Okay, Frog Hero. The DD Crow seems pretty good. Smashing Ground seems pretty good. The Trap Stuns can all come out. I'm always iffy. I've been rewarded for leaving in heavy versus frogs before. I think Cyber Dragon's pretty good here. Maybe we take out the Cold Wave. Cold Wave is better against a chainable than heavy is. They're both kind of fine, I guess. We'll take up the Secutor. Just not a big fan of Secutor. We can drop the Dust Shoot. So we're bringing in the Smashing Ground, the DD Crow, the 2. Do we want War Chariot? A 3rd War Chariot for the hand trap stuff? Like War Charioting a Fader could be really nice. Or a Gauze, as we just saw. Maybe we drop down a Prison. Maybe Retiari seems pretty good. Maybe we just drop a Rota. Oh, actually, we don't need to, right? We have enough. Do we want Rota or D-Prison? Probably Rota. Okay. Alright, let's give it a shot. I think have we won game 1 every match and then gone on to lose the match? I think we might have. Oh dear. Okay, Prisma Test Tiger is okay with Cold Wave, Book of Moon, Chariot. Our opening 5. They're just going to pass. Okay, we'll go Standby Main. Do we just Prisma for Laquari? Set the Chariot, set the Book of Moon? I think maybe we just summon the Prisma here. I don't think we need to use the Test Tiger yet. We'll declare. We'll show them the Heraclinos. And we'll dump the Laquari. And I'll just... Yeah, I'll set the Chariot. And maybe just the Chariot here. Because... we kinda don't... swap Frog. That was the normal summon, right? Yeah, it was. They're just gonna pass here. Sure. Standby. Main phase 1. Do we want to Cold Wave them here? It turns off their back row, but we get a bit wrecked by Yeah, honestly, yeah, I'll Cold Wave here. Yeah, okay, they got Phoenix Wing. Pitching Swap Frog for cost. Target the Prisma. Sure. Okay, Cold Wave resolves. We can't set anything. So we just pass the turn. They get a Treeborn. That's not the end of the world. We're drawing into a Prisma. Yeah, sure. Six in hand. Treeborn, come out. Caius to banish our Chariot. That is fine. We take 2400. We have a Smashing Ground for it. We draw Prisma. We don't really even need the Smashing Ground for it. That's the thing. We can summon Prisma, dump another Test Tiger out. Yeah, I think that's probably the better play. We'll dump a Bestiary here. Dueling Book, you are killing me here. Please let me not have to click everything twice. Okay. Now we special Test Tiger, and then we put this back. We go get a Darius rather than a Murmillo. Can I please view my deck? And then we bring back the Bestiary. Hopefully they don't have a random DD Crow. And this way it does more damage than if we just tagged out for a Murmillo to pop this and attack in. Now if we attack in, we have a bigger guy as well, so that's not so bad. But I assume this is not going to get through. Yeah, okay. We haven't seen Heavy Storm yet. They did set a Phoenix Wing. I'll just set a Bottomless and pass. They can bring back a Treeborn. We haven't seen any heroes yet. Unifrog. Unifrog does get in and pop Albacra. Sure. Yeah. They set one and pass. Okay. Standby main. Okay. I think we just attack the Unifrog, right? If not, we can Smashing Ground it, set D-Prison. But I suspect that that back row is going to be something annoying. But I want to just try and keep up the pressure. So we'll declare an attack on the Unifrog. It is a Regeki break. They discard Malicious. Okay, sure. Main phase 2, we will Smashing Ground. And then set to pass. So they do have Malicious Engrave now, so they've got Hero and Water. But that's fine. Ah, they got the Heavy Storm as well. They got it all. But we top deck Bestiary, so who's actually better here? Bestiary into what, though, is the question. Bestiary, get rid of the Battle Fader, because we get rid of the Treeborn, it just comes back. What have they got? We could go for a Retiari. That does seem pretty good here. to get rid of that malicious. We get Retiari in attack mode, so it can't be attacked over by Swap Frog. And we pass the turn. And they have a tribute. Oh, it's just Riser. I mean, it still sucks, but sure. 2400, they pass. Oh, do we think they've got another monster that can kill us? I'm going to pass. I'm going to pass. Maybe we can draw into something tasty. Ah, they got another monster that can kill us. Okay, sweet, sweet. Alright. Let's go game 3. Alright, I am running short on time now, so now I'm just kind of thinking... let's go Dust Shoot again. Let's bring out the Cold Wave and the Heavy, bring in the MST. Yeah, sure. I'm going to keep the Cyber Dragons in. Alright, we're going to start this one off, and I'm going to have to play this quite quickly because I do have to go. Okay, this is an interesting hand. We've got the Deprison, the Equest, the Bestiari, the Smashing Ground, the Test Tiger, and the Book of Moon. I am going to set the Equest, set the Dimensional Prison, and pass the turn. And the reason for that is if they don't out this monster, we can set the Bestiari and then tag into Geysaris. Or nothing. Okay. Standby main. I'll just summon out this Prisma then. Declare it. And reveal the Heraclinos. Go dump a Laquari. And we'll just attempt to attack, but I don't think this is going to get through. They are going to take it. Do they have Gauze? No Gauze. Okay. I'll pass the turn. Unless the opponent's lagging and they do want to summon Gauze. But we will see. Hopefully, no, they do just pass, or take our pass. Okay. Interesting. So they just had no play. They're going to brain control the Prisma. That's fine. And they're just going to attack with it. Do we need the Prisma? Do we need the Equest? I am gonna deprison it because it takes away something for them to tribute. I have a feeling like maybe they got a little greedy there, potentially. Standby main. Do we just flip up this Equest and attack? Yeah, let's just do that. See what they do with that back row. Definitely thinking they've got a tribute summonable monster. We'll set the Book of Moon pass. They don't seem to have any attack blockers because they definitely would have gauzed or faded by now. Oh, that Rescue Cat's kind of nice. Do we Rescue Cat here? Do we just summon out the Bestiari? I think we just summon out the Bestiari. Summon okay? Okay. Alright, let's just go to battle. If they Regeki break it, that's fine. Yep. I'm happy with that. And they discard a Miracle Fusion. They take the 1600. There's nothing to do, so we're just gonna go tag out a quest for Darius and go into a Geysaris. Ah, okay. They're going to DD Crow it. Sure. That is fine. That is all good in the hood. They got to be bricked up on something, right? So, let's see what they got now. Set a back row, pass the turn. Alright, alright, alright. They're on 23. We are out our bestiary now. But, have they drawn something to stop our attacks? Let's find out. This puts them on 600. We have a Laquari. I am going to declare this Darius. And getting choked up. Let's go grab just a big Laquari. Yeah. And there's 2. I'm going to set the Compulse because it's chainable and pass the turn. If they heavy storm us, then we can Compulse our Laquari. And then that way we've got a clean field for Gauze. Yeah, that's okay. They're down to 600. We've got Test Tiger and Rescue Cat. Bestiary, they sided in... Oh, I slammed the mic. I'm sorry about that. Sided in DD Crow against Gladiator Beast. That's bold. But, okay. Alright, they go ahead and start their turn after taking a sweet little while. Go to main phase, activate Future Fusion. Yeah, no response to that. Get their reveal Gaia. Okay, yeah, that's fine. So, have to dump our Elemental Hero, so they don't get to dump Mally. No, 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 no. You do not get to dump Mally from Gaia. If you want those juicy, juicy Dandelion tokens. Yup. Dandelion to get 2 tokens and Ocean. Sure, 2 tokens is fine. Kind of seems like a desperation move from the opponent. Okay, so we could go for a lethal play here. If we summon this Rescue Cat, Samnite and Test Tiger for a Murmillow. Yeah, and then we could Test Tiger for the other, for Murmillow for itself. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Doesn't look like they got any negates, so we'll go special and special. And then we'll go ahead and declare Test Tiger. Do we have to target? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, technically, yeah, it would have been. Sure. Cool. That's fine. So now, we only have to worry about Battle Fader. So we could special... Ah, okay, they just admit defeat. Alright, cool. Rating goes up to 280. We ended on a win, thank God. Alright, I need to go, so I'm going to wrap this up. Make sure to subscribe if you don't want to miss out on a video in this series, and I'll see you in the next one. Huge shout out to my very first channel member, Riv. That it is insane that I have a channel member. It blows my mind, so thank you very much. If you want to be like Riv and support the channel in the most unimaginable way possible, check out that membership button down below.